It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Pass to Brunson. Count it. Good. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Now, here is James. Back to Hachimura. Clock at 4. From deep, here's Doncic. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Anunoby for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Doncic on the wing. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's New York now. Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Getting some airtime. Okay, Bridges, we see you.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to review the game plan. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And again, the Lakers, no good. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 4-point game. Pass to Achua. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. For the finish. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And the Lakers have possession. James with the ball. Anunoby covering. Down low. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Left side Brunson. Beyond the arc. Towns with the ball. Hayes picks him up. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Towns. Outside Anunoby. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Now here's Reeves. Hayes with a screen. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the contest. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
And it's Brunson missing. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Back to Hachimura. This one for 3. Towns with a rebound. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Timeout.
Doncic with the bucket.
Start it. And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3-shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. New York trailing. Oh, got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now here's Brunson, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Knifing to the rim with ease. Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
Anunoby for 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Reeves up top. Stolen by Bridges. Fast break, New York. Anunoby can't get it to go.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Outside Reeves. And he drives in. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Knicks leading by 4. And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
Now here's Reeves. No points yet. 6 to shoot. For 3. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Anunoby. No good on the triple. And it's the Lakers' ball. They trail by 1. James attacking. Here's Hayes. Now here's Reeves. And there's a 3-second violation.
Ball. Substitution on the court.
Here's Payne. He takes it in. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Vincent. 5 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. They get it back. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. It's stolen by Hart. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
Wow. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Knicks. They're up by 5. And we've got
16. The Lakers, 11.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
Out to the right wing. Vanderbilt with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Pass to connect. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Reeves. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. New York leading by 5. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Vincent. No good with a layup. And here are the Knicks. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Pass to Reeves. Vanderbilt with a screen. Vincent outside. To the wing, right side. Here's Koloko. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Knocks it down from distance. And it's a 12-point Knick lead.
Such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
Vanderbilt. And stolen by Brunson. Out on his own on the break.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Lakers trail by 14. There's the screen. And there's the drive. Pass to Koloko. Stolen by Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Here's Achua. Over Vanderbilt. Outside Brunson. And it's Koloko with a rebound. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Outside Reeves to stop the run. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. To the middle. Here's Robinson. That shot, no good. Good D by Finney-Smith. Pass to James. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. New York leading by 11. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Hachimura sets a screen. Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. On defense, the Lakers. 9-point game. Outside Tucker. Outside McBride. Back to Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together. Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Pass to Anunoby. And here's Brunson. Guarded by Doncic. Screen by Robinson. Inside. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
James deciding where to go with it. Hayes lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Achua can't hit. Lakers trail by 7. Outside Reeves. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, number 32.
43 seconds left in the second period. And here's Reeves. He's got 5. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Pass to Anunoby. And here's Brunson. "26 seconds left in the first half. Now Achua. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Achua's got 8 points. Now Hayes kicks it to Doncic. Fires for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. With 1 on the clock. And the layup is up and in. He's got 12.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so it's New York going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's the... Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Towns for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Doncic. The putback. It's not going to go for him. Knicks leading by 13. Pass to Bridges. Towns with the ball. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. From deep, here's Doncic. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Hayes with a screen. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Hayes has got 6.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Inside goes Brunson. Bridges outside. Brunson up top. It's Hayes with the rebound. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Down by 12. And it's good. 2 points.
And going right through the contact, Luka has tremendous strength, especially for a guy who handles the ball so much.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Brunson. Take it off in transition. Jalen Brunson.
And lightning quick there. I mean, Jalen Brunson out on the break. A thing to watch.
Pass to James. Hachimura sets a screen. Back to Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's James. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Towns. And here come the Knicks again. New York in transition. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Hayes with a screen. Pass to Doncic. Back to Reeves. Three-pointer. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Reeves has got 8.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Lakers making a change here. Knicks leading by 10. McBride attacking. Pass to Shamet. Nails it from 3. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's the floater. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. So he gets them both. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. And anything short of that is a failure.
McBride can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 11. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Tucker. Here's Shamet. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here are the Lakers. Freight train coming! LeBron gets to the rim.
Yo, watch out. LeBron James on the break, honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth. Just get out of the way.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. Up and over Doncic. New York, no good that time either. Lakers trail by 6. Here's James. Physical play by LeBron inside.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
Outside Hart. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Three-pointer, Bridges. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Bridges has got 5 now.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
On the wing, Hachimura. James, outside. Kicks it to Doncic. Back to James. Shot clock at 5. Doncic outside. The 3 is up. Towns with a rebound. Left side, Brunson. To the inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
and just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. New York out in front, up by 9.
44.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Here he goes. Outside Achua. Pass to Towns. Puts up a three. To the right side. Here's Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Achua with the rebound. Knicks leading by 11. Anunoby on the wing. Kicks it out, Towns. Outside Brunson. Yes, sir! Brunson for three.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Mikal Bridges.
It's Doncic with a drive. Pass to connect. Back to Doncic. Jacks up a three. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Anunoby on the wing. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one to fall.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Vincent. Now Hachimura. Back to Vincent. The three is up. Achua with the rebound. Towns with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Back to Towns. Here's Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Brunson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Hachimura sets a screen. Here's Doncic. And again, unable to change momentum here. New York leading by 16. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Towns for three. Good D by Finney-Smith.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And here's Connect outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Bridges with room to shoot. Again, the Knicks. Good for two more.
The stop and pop ability from Bridges, that makes him so difficult to defend.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Bridges. The kick out to Brunson. Towns. And that's good. Jalen Brunson for three. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And again, the Lakers, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. That'll put Karl-Anthony Towns on the line. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith. Offensively, Karl-Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated. He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Shot's good by Towns.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And Stolen by Brunson. And the basket by Towns. Towns has got 8 points in the quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Offensive board. Vincent left side. Hachimura sets a screen. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Vincent can't hit. And here's New York now. They've got a 22-run going. What a pace.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Knicks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Towns for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Hachimura sets a screen. Down low. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Towns. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play. They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Hachimura sets a screen. Takes a 3. Vincent can't hit. Outside Brunson. Bridges outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Lakers substitution, LeBron James. Austin
5 ticks left in the fourth. And here's Brunson from the arc. And the miss. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what. Give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson.
I was learning how to stretch it like a finger bowl. Never been playing because of some same that was at these other. See, I was respecting the hustlers. Y'all be respecting the. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings because one day you lose it. I was respecting the hustle. Y'all be respecting it. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings because one day you lose it. Hey, boy, you know I had to dip set my wrist. This that ride around that, drive around with them chains on my chest. This that hustle music when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This is my go getters, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Boy, you know I had to dip set my wrist. I really earned it like it, I ain't heard about it, I ain't have more, I just took a thorough, this is still the made it rich. I really made it out of there, I hate about it, that's enough to make a sick. I was laying out with the vultures. He wanna get closer, he wanna touch for some closure. I ain't got time, baby, tuck your emotion. I've been the one with the motion, I've been the one that was chosen. Y'all stuck like we frozen, this is the shot, baby, this is the coach. Boy, you know I had to dip set my wrist. This that ride around that, drive around with them chains on.
Easter egg with 2K.
Chicago!
2K TV Interactive. So pay attention to the question. Because one is worth a big VC reward.
Which question? Well, we won't tell, but a hint, it's hiding in plain sight or right in front of your eyes.
If you're in the city and looking to accelerate your My Players progression, Chris Brickley's gym is a great place to be.
There's 3-on-3 competition during the weekdays and 5-on-5 action throughout the weekends. These games are important because they accelerate badge progression depending on the difficulty.
Playing on easy will earn double the badge progression, while medium will triple it. And if you are ready for the challenge, play on hard because you'll earn 4 times the badge progression.
You can find Chris Brickley's gym right here across from these palm trees in the city. Get over there and make the most of your build.
To be the most realistic basketball game, 2K brings in the best players around the world to mocap their moves.
Josh Okoye had an amazing international career, played in the NBA, and he is one of the best ball handlers we've seen come through mocap.
No doubt. And he's also a big 2K player. So we invited him on to get some insight on how to approach the game both on and off the court and in NBA 2K. Take a look.
Josh Okoye, welcome to NBA 2K TV. So excited to have you on today. Now, you've had a long career playing overseas in the NBA. So in 2K14, your dribbling moves first showed up in the game, which is spectacular. What was it like to have 2K ask you to have your dribbling moves in the game?
First off, it was a blessing because I've played 2K for a big part of my childhood growing up. When they asked me, I was like over the moon to do it. It took some getting used to with the tight suit. But once I got in there, I loved it. So that was really cool.
The fans making some noise here at the Knicks Arena. The New York Knicks are getting settled in. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Now, here's Achua. Doncic with the steal. On the wing, James. Out to the wing. Anunoby comes with the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And the dunk by James.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the rim.
Back to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Yep, that one goes in there.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now, here's Doncic. James looking around. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Knicks ball.
And here are the Knicks. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Brunson. Down low. Here's Achua. And again, it's New York.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Reeves in the corner. Driving to the basket. And a wide open look for Hachimura. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
What a smooth catch and shoot opportunity from Rui Hachimura. Pretty.
Pass to Towns. On the wing, Anunoby. That 3 off the mark. LeBron James on the wing. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. There's a screen. Out to Doncic. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Back to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
The Lakers in the lead. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Now, LeBron always #1 on the scouting report. Coach said on top of being a physically dominant player, he's like an extra coach on the court, able to control the game with his basketball IQ alone. Kevin, a big challenge to handle the mental challenge of LeBron James. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
And so here is New York after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their rush. Towns. To the inside. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
You guys, that's just superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Now here's James. To the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Outside, James. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Reeves can't hit.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And the rejection by LeBron.
That size and length and strength, LeBron, a tough one to try to shoot over.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt with the screen. Here's Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
Now here's Towns. No good again that time.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Pass to Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Reeves has got 6.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
24.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And it's Connect in the corner. Pass to Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 5. Second shot opportunity. Good on the bucket. Vanderbilt's got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Inside, here's Robinson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
That's toughness, that's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. No good with the triple. Knicks trailed by 14. Anunoby in the corner. Pass to Robinson. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
17.
Reeves drives in. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancers.
Here's Brunson. 6 points for him. And the dunk by Towns.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
To the paint. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
And it's Goodwin in the corner. And another basket for the Lakers.
Assisted by...
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Brunson, left side. Hart, wide open. He fires. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on the second chance.
For New York, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Here's Goodwin. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Goodwin's got 5.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Brunson outside. Back to Towns. It's rebounded by Koloko.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And Doncic throws it down.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. From deep, Reeves. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Stolen by Reeves. Over in the corner, Doncic. And Koloko gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 20.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here's McBride. No scoring in this one. There's a screen by Robinson. Shamet on the wing. Pass to Robinson. That one's off. Still out of sync. Lakers leading by 20. Now Reeves. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
And here is Hart. Back to McBride. They set the pick to the middle. Shot clock at 6. Robinson goes back up. And the shot is good. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. LeBron outside. Inside. Here's Hachimura. And here's Doncic from the arc. The shot missing. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Knicks trailed by 20. Brunson with a clean look. Off target from outside. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And here's Doncic from the arc. The shot misses. And so it's New York with it. For three, Bridges. He doesn't hit that one.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And they double up James. The three for Doncic. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 10.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
Lakers leading by 21.
Lakers lead.
Here's Doncic. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So it's the Knicks now. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Doncic outside. From the arc. Los Angeles with another miss. Knicks trailed by 21. On the wing, Anunoby. New York moving the ball around. Pass to Hart. Here's Anunoby. Towns in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. A fader. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Back to James. To the inside. Pass to Hachimura. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Hachimura's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, even with the contact, Rui Hachimura doesn't lose his touch or his concentration. So tough to distract this guy.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
First team foul.
And here are the Knicks now. To the wing on the left. Here's Achua. Off target with his three. Pass to LeBron. There's the screen. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Brunson. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 8.
If Jalen Brunson is out in transition, you know his first thought is, I'm going to score.
And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
New York foul.
Los Angeles leading by 23.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Doncic. 12 points for him. Kicks it out to LeBron.
OG Anunoby.
Fires the three. It's rebounded by Towns. There's 1:34 left in the third quarter. Anunoby in the corner. Brunson outside. Back to Anunoby. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on LeBron James.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses. Fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
To the paint. Here's Finney Smith.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Pass to Anunoby. From 12 feet out. That's good on the jump shot. Anunoby has got 5 points now in the quarter.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
Here's Vincent. LeBron outside. Reeves outside. On the clock. Vanderbilt with the screen. And it's Austin Reeves with the three. Reeves has got 9 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Back to McBride. Down low. Here's Robinson. Pass to McBride. And a miss there on the triple. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Los Angeles on top, delivering the blowout. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And here's Brunson. Goes up from the top of the key. He's off on that one.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Knicks trailed by 20. Anunoby outside. The kick out to Towns. Trying to find Achua and gets it to him. Out to the right wing. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And it's 7 points for Precious Achua. Here's James driving inside. Off with the layup. Bridges left side. There's a screen by Achua. From deep, Brunson. It falls for his fifth field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Vanderbilt with the screen. Kicks it out to James. Back to Reeves. James left side. Vincent. And again, no good by the Lakers. Pass to Achua. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
They set the pick. Inside. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Fires from deep. And the three ball is good. Achua's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about that well-timed drop-off? Jalen Brunson just knows where to put the basketball.
Back to LeBron. Pass to Koloko. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 14.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Back to Vincent. To the paint. It's tipped. To the inside. Out to Brunson. Oh, Brunson, good from range.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Pass to Koloko. Shakes him. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Knicks trail by 16. That's a 2 from Towns. Bridges deciding where to go with it. And it's off from three-point range. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Hayes. Yep, it counts. And the Lakers lead by 19.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
New York, no good that time either.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Here's the floater.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Knicks trail by 19. Right wing. Here's Achua. Buries the long-range jumper. Achua's got 10 points here in the second half.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
James, left side. Back to Hachimura. Just 2 to shoot. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Los Angeles.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
And Los Angeles with some changes. 46 seconds left in the fourth. Milton with it. Vanderbilt with the screen. The three ball. It's rebounded by Towns. New York with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Achua. Vanderbilt with the block. Anunoby, good. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. In the corner, Finney Smith with it. Now Goodwin. Top of the key, connect. Los Angeles with another miss. And Brunson, here we go. It's the three-point bomb. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Thank you for joining.
Like Mr. Old Streets, yeah. Back when they didn't know me, yeah. I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I be the Kobe, yeah, yeah. Highway, riding down the strip trying to make a pick on a Friday. Always on my tip, wanna get at me sideways. Wanna trip, we gon' better high rate. I'm still with the but not the same homies. I done lost the chain and watch some change on me. I walked through the rain, they watched it rain on me. I took all the pain, they left the blame on me. I ain't want the fame, I swear the fame chose me. Tried to switch my lane, but it still came on me. Really hate this game, I use the same old cheat. I see baloney, still the same old me. They can't wait for me to break, they just wanna steal my way. Go to war up the score for the then they still hate. I do more for by the day. I'm gon' for my that laid away. In love with my I must admit I gotta cut up. Tidy with the grab it, let the go. Now I make them sick with every fit I want my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, I saw my brother slow. Crossing my brother, then know you crossing me. They wishing for me, wanna me. Will let for me and for y'all to leave. Oh, streets, yeah. Back I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I be the code.